Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an interesting car over here. It's a 2008 Audi R8. Interesting. Tak sampai satu kaki when it's that low. Crazy man, this car is fucking powerful though. Okay, so yeah, has a V8, naturally aspirated. So what's the plans for this car? Okay, as usual, we're going to soundproof the doors and we're going to change the speakers. I'm still thinking whether if I'm going to use the Harman Kardon three-way system or something else, or maybe the Infinity Kappa. I'm not sure yet because we'll see what can be done. And yeah, soundproofing as usual, the beginning. And what is the next step is yep. All right, so I have to take out everything behind here, okay, because the factory amplifier is there, and we're going to take that out and we are going to replace it with a 10-channel DSP, and maybe I will add an active sub at the back somewhere there. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so this is the door trim removal process. So what you have to do is pry out this speaker grill, okay, and pull out a bit and push it up, okay, because there's a clip over here that locks, straight in like that. And please be extremely careful because this is original carbon fiber. Okay, this is carbon fiber, it's not plastic, it's not fiber or anything like that. It's carbon fiber, so don't fuck it up when you remove this. It's going to be very expensive replacement. Okay, and there's a screw here. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Yeah, it's a T25 over here, another T25 over here, T25, T25. Alright, so once you remove that, you can actually pull out the door cut out. Also, there's another carbon fiber trim over here. Okay, so what many people do is just pull it out, but please don't do that because there's an L bracket here, so it slides in like this. So don't pull it out, but move it this way and bring it out. And also this is carbon fiber as well, so try not to break anything here. All right, and then there's another T25, not this, this two T25 must come out. Oh, maybe I'm missing something. There you go, there's one more here. Let's take that out. Okay, there's one here. There you go. Okay, and that should come out. Yep, there you go. Now pull this up like that and slide it upwards. Okay, yep, there you go. Just slide it upwards. Alright, so at the back we'll have this connector, and you also have this door latch cable. So there's only two things that you have to remove from the door cut. Alright, so that's how you remove the Audi R8 2008 door cut off. Today is day 2 on this Audi R8. What have I done so far is I soundproof the doors. One side of the floor is done. Yeah, it's pretty overkill lah, but the customer wanted it, so I got nothing else to say because I'm getting paid. So okay, so I think I want to cover a little bit more dekat sana a bit. That side I need to cover up a bit. So here on the amplifier side, this is the factory harness. I think this is pretty much standard for most Continental cars. On the B&O, most B&Os, okay, in Mercedes or BMW or Audi, Volkswagen or whatsoever, right? Dia pakai socket macam ni. Okay, they use this type of socket for the amplifier. Okay, And good thing is, Match from Helix Match, they have this plug and play harness for the DSP. So this will go inside here, and this will go to the factory amplifier, and that goes to the DSP. But now I'm very curious whether if this car is using a CAN bus to control the volume. So if they are using the CAN bus, I am so screwed, because you need a CAN bus adapter. You need you would need the NAV TV box for the optical output to convert into a signal source for the DSP. But the problem is, this DSP doesn't have that option. So what am I going to do is basically bypass the entire factory system. Okay, so everything will be bypassed over there. And in terms of the head unit, this customer has updated the head unit. It's an aftermarket Android head unit. Okay, so maybe I can tap RCA signal, goes all the way here, goes to the DSP, and then from there we are going to use the factory harness speaker wires to power the speakers. But here's the catch. It's not really a catch, like, it's quite common on most three-way systems in Continental cars. Okay, so the mid bass is running active, okay, and the mid range and tweeters, they are running in the same channel. Okay, so this doesn't have a crossover. Maybe in the amp itself they have a crossover for the mid range, and so it's running, I don't know yet, because I'm not sure what signal is running here. So it's I assume anything above 400 to 20,000. And for the tweeter kan, I think the tweeters, they are passively crossed with a capacitor. So we are going to bypass this. We're going to pull a new wire for the tweeter that goes up here. So the tweeters, mid-range and mid-bass will run fully active, because we have a DSP now. Alright, so yeah, stay tuned. So here we have the quad lock. Okay, and this, since this is an aftermarket head unit, what we can do is utilize these RCAs, and we can it's quite stressful now, because you need a splitter from male to female, and then we have to run an RCA for the DSP just to get signal out of this head unit, because there's no high level integration here. And yeah, you don't have high level integration. Okay, so there's one here, I'm not sure, but let me just figure it out. And I need to clear up this mess first, because everything is just hanging like that. Jesus Christ, some people are, I don't even know if they have any fucking integrity in their life or not. So today is day 3 in the Audi R8. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've done the mid-range installation. Okay, so I fiberglass at the back a little bit with the bracket, so it looks very original, because I utilized the original spacers. So I cut off the edge, I put a wood trim inside, and then I fiber fill it from the inside and also a little bit of outside. Okay, and so that bonded really well. So this mid-range is not going to move anywhere. It's very well secured, you know, installation is very secure on this one. And for the mid bass, so yeah, I've done the same thing like here. I utilize back the original spacer, and then I fiber fill with a 7-inch birch ply wood ring. I use birch ply because if I use MDF and water gets into MDF, it's going to be disgusting. Okay, it's gonna expand, and you know, it's just the longevity is not there for MDF. Okay, and the terminals has been properly terminated here. Also, it's soldered at the end here. So yeah, fiber fill, sanding, polishing. I could have made it a little better, but I mean, it's not about aesthetic, but rather the security of the installation, because now this mounting ring is solid. Okay, so it really bonded well with the plastic cover here. Okay, same goes to the other side. So I can show you guys the other side a little bit. The same thing I did. So you can see the wood here, you know, I fiber filled a little bit, but you know, I would put a foam and hide the imperfections a little bit. Alright, same secured, it's terminated properly and it's spayed properly. Same here. Alright, so I haven't terminated this side yet. And yeah, that's for the speakers. So we are using the Harman Kardons over there. So once it's installed, I'll close back the door. I'll put back the door card and all that, and then I'll start cracking on with the DSP. And also we are seeking to put an active sub in this car, but honestly, with a little amount of space at the back like that, it's very difficult, but it's doable. It's very, very doable. So keep you guys posted on that. So the speakers are in, so we're using the Harman Kardon component set, because the 8-inch driver is just hitting the door frame here, so it's not advisable to use the 8 lah. Okay, so I use the 7-inch Harman Kardon. Okay, and in terms for the DSP, I'm still thinking whether I want to use Adams Jitter or Crossfire. Okay, so let me show you guys what's happening here. Oh, I also tried out this Kenwood, but again, we still don't know which DSP to go with. Okay, so I'm just trying out everything. Okay, so this is the RCA from the head unit. So we use the preamp output from the head unit to the RCA, and this will go to the DSP. So everything on the radio works, even the steering control works. Okay, so this way there's no CAN bus system linking to the DSP and the head unit. So we are using the variable voltage from the head unit to control our volume. Okay, and this will be converted to low level here, and it goes to the DSP. Alright, so from the DSP, so I just tried out the wiring here. I haven't soldered anything yet. So I've identified which speaker is which, and you know, did a pop test on each speakers, and which one pops, that's the speakers lah basically. Okay, I still haven't soldered the fuse and all that. So this was the DSP cable. So yeah, that's the progress so far. And yeah, I'm a bit lazy today because it's Saturday, and this car will be here for quite some time, so I can take my own sweet time and do lah. Yeah, so yeah, next will be soldering everything and put back everything here, settle off whatever that needs to be done here. Okay, and then we are going to go to the speaker brackets. So the speaker bracket, so this mid-range I need to modify a little bit. Okay, I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to put this baffle inside here and polyfill it or fiber fill it, and then the mid-range is going to sit on top of this. So it's going to be like that, but this is not very perfect looking, so I need to cut another wood, or maybe I may have, yeah, so you know, this will go like that, and it will flush into this. Okay, so that's the plan. We will see how that can be done, or maybe I'll cut another wood trim. I don't know, I'm still very confused to yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit lost at the moment. So yeah, we need to figure that out. And also the mid bass, this was the the aftermarket Hertz that the customer previously installed. It's a bit harsh on the ears because this is an SPL speaker. It's delivering loudness, but it's not clean at all. Okay, so yeah, that's so apparently another thing that I discovered is the three-way in this car is running fully active, so it's not linked with the mid-range, but it's fully active. So my job is going to be damn near easy, because I don't have to pull new wires and shit like that. We can just utilize the original wiring, and we'll see. And also, that's my friend Naveen. Hey, Yep. So that's about it. Fuck right off lah. Everything is fun and game until you want to pull a fucking power wire in supercars. Ah, fuck me sideways. I don't even know where the fuck to fish the wires. Ah, cibaikya. Fuck. Okay, so the wiring has been done. DSP is all in, and this is the power cable for the sub. So there's a twin sub setup here. As you can see, this for the input, and this is for the output for the secondary sub. So everything has been wire braided here and all the way there. All right. So here too, everything has been braided, protected. Yeah, you name it. So the wiring is very secure in this car. Okay. So in terms of the active sub, I added some deadening behind here a bit, and if I flip it, the sub will be on the other side. Okay, so this thing has to go in, and pretty much we are done. And I have to crack on with the tuning and all that. And also we did a solution for the controller. Where's the controller? Yep. So this is the controller. Yeah. So this will be a direct plug-in option, something like that, you know. So it will oh, it's the balik. So it's like that. Yeah. So it'll fit right in. I need to put some body filler and just wrap it, and we're gonna screw that. So that's where the DSP controller is gonna go. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, so this car has been here for almost a week, and yeah, the car is done. So let me just give you guys a brief what has been done to this car. It's a 2008 Audi R8. Okay, and what we have done is Harman Kardon, the component sets, the tweeters over there, the Harman Kardon mid-range, and we have active subs. Okay, individual active sub, meaning we have a left sub and also we have a right sub over there. Let me show you guys that. It's this side. So if I pull down, yeah, there's an active sub here. Why I did this is because the cabin is small and you don't have the punch in this car because there's not much of cabin gain to boost the low end in this car. Okay, unless if I put the sub at the footwell, then you have a lot of distance. Okay, so that is what we call cabin gain. Unfortunately, I can't do anything near the footwell because there's a lot of fuse box over there. Okay, so that is out of the question. So that's why I decided to put left and right. So, you know, in a way you get much more punchier low end, but the subs is crossed at 35 hertz because at the end of the day, active sub, you cannot cross it, you know, up to 20 hertz because it's going to crap out. Okay, so you don't want that. And also the front fuse, maybe I can show you guys the front fuse. Okay. Oh, before that, I also made a custom controller for this DSP. So you can... So everything is secured, you know, it's very secure. It's not gonna come out or anything like that. But yeah, you know, you get the idea when you're driving. It's very ergonomic. Okay, and this is the best place I can put in this car because there's not much space if you notice. Okay, it's made out of wood and then a little body filler. It's not that great looking, but it's very functional. Okay, it's very functional, and you can select your source. You know, you can mute. You know, if you want to use radio, you can still use the factory head unit. Not factory, this is an aftermarket head unit, so you can still use that and all that, you know, fun stuff. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, okay, so the front fuse, right? So the front fuse, there's the number plate. So the front fuse is pretty straightforward. basic fuse and it's terminated properly. So this panel also, yeah, it's screwed, it's nicely screwed. So in order to gain access, you need to remove this screw because the clips were broken, and I had to screw this with a nut inside. So the nut at the back was glued by fillers, so every time you open and remove, the nut won't fall off. Okay, so the battery terminal is there. So that is the fuse situation. But overall, I had so much fun doing this car. It was a challenge, it was a huge challenge, I'm not going to lie, but you know, I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. Okay, so yeah, if you guys like this video, please you know, like, and if you have any questions you can comment down below. It helps to boost the algorithm or whatever nonsense that is. Okay, so yeah, Audi R8, one of the best cars that I've worked with, and it's super fun to drive. Maybe I'll just post some videos at the end and some pictures, so it's going to be a long video, I think. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, also I will be doing another supercar. It's a McLaren, so maybe next year. Okay, but yeah, just a heads up, and see you guys in the next one.